I film a YouTube tutorial for makeup. Crazy. For today's video, I kind of played around with makeup. Don't know what I'm doing half of the time, so it's gonna look a little bit messy. We'll see how it looks. It's gonna be crazy. I'm just taking this all off right after this video because your girl don't got anything to do but stay home, and I'm probably gonna watch Harry Potter. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you feel like it. No pressure, but if you want to, totally welcome to do so. If you want to see how I achieve this makeup look, then keep on watching. I'm so bad at this. Enjoy the video. Before I start with my makeup, I like to apply some lip balm, and I'm gonna use the Fresh Sugar Bloom lip treatment. Okay, so before I start off with my makeup, I typically apply sunscreen, but since we're not leaving the house, we're gonna skip that step. But I am gonna put some primer. This is the YSL Touche Eclat. Pump this out on my finger and apply it to wherever I feel like I get oily the most, which is for me my nose and the middle of my forehead. So I'm just it wasn't focused the whole time. But anyways, like I was saying, I like to apply it on my nose and right here. After I apply my primer, I like to go in with some eyebrow stuff. So this is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Caramel, and I'm going to be using this Morphe M160 brush. I have no eyebrows. I mean, they're there, but you can barely see them. I don't really like thick, dark eyebrows. I'm not one to kind of define them, if you know what I mean. You know, those Instagram eyebrows. I'm not blessed with good eyebrows. I have very thin hair on my eyebrows and they're very sparse. So just a little bit of pizzazz makes them look better, but not a lot of them. This is a new angle for me, by the way. I don't know if the lighting is good, but it's currently like, what, 4? And I'm trying to find some good lighting, but I can't. We're not leaving the house, by the way. I'm just getting ready, just to say that I got ready. And I haven't put on makeup in a really long time, so why not? I don't usually do eyeshadows, but I kind of want to play around with some eyeshadows right now. I'm really bad at makeup. I really don't have any new palettes, mainly because I don't really use eyeshadows, so I don't feel the need to buy one. I'm very like, what's the word? I'm having a brain fart. I'm very practical about makeup. I don't really buy things unless I really want them or need them or will use them. But I don't really use eyeshadow, so I don't really feel the need to buy a lot. But for today, we're only going to be using these two. Probably this one more because this is one of my favorite formulas with eyeshadows. I think it's really good and really pigmented. Love it. We don't know where I'm going with this look. We're just going to kind of work with it. Okay? So don't judge. I don't do my eye makeup very often, so we're just gonna kind of go with the flow. I'm gonna take this color right here as a crease shade. Is that what it's called? Crease shade? Base? I need to watch Jeffree Star, obviously, because I don't know what I don't know, but I'm just gonna use that as my first eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna blend it everywhere on my eyeball, kind of focusing more on the crease to kind of keep it a little bit more defined. Like struggling with my computer. I feel like my computer is running out of space and I need to go to Best Buy to kind of buy like a portable no, not a power bank. You know those little box storage things, like this hard drive. I need to go to Best Buy to buy a hard drive for my computer because it's kind of low on space. So once this quarantine lockdown thing is over, I'm gonna go to Best Buy and I'm gonna buy an extra battery for my camera, as well as a hard drive for my computer. Once that base thing is all laid down, I will take, so I'm taking this color right here and we're gonna blend it on the crease. I'm using the same brush. I don't know if you're supposed to use the same brush, but I'm just gonna use the same brush for all of them. It looks the same. Nothing changed. This color right here looks really pretty, but I don't know where I'm gonna put it if I use it. It's a really pretty color. Maybe if I use it like on the base. Let me try. I'm just gonna use my finger. It's like gray, pink, I don't know. Should I zoom in on my face while I'm doing all this? But then I'll feel insecure about my skin because it's not very good right now. It's not really a lot of colors I want to use in this. Most of them are in this palette, but I kind of want to utilize this palette in this video. But okay, so I'm gonna take this color from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm just gonna apply it on the outer edges of my eye. Yeah, this eyeshadow is a lot harder to blend than the Anastasia one, but you know what? It works. Just gotta blend a lot. I hate blending. That looks horrible. It's not very good. I look like... I'm not good at this. Why am I doing this? Okay, we're gonna go back to this palette because it's so much easier to work with. Okay, we're gonna take this color and we're gonna kind of bring it to the inner more corner, not inner, outer, sharper corner. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a streak of just dark in there and I don't know how to fix it. We're gonna take another brush. Me pretending to be a makeup guru for who knows how long this video is. After we work with the eyeshadow, we're gonna work on the bottom one. This is the Glossier Play Color Slide eye pencil, and we're just kind of lining the lash line, the water line at the bottom. It doesn't matter if it's messy, you can just have fun with it. And then we take a little flat brush and we kind of blend it in with this brush. Anyway, once you look like you haven't slept for 3 days, you're doing it right. We're gonna take the same flat brush and we're gonna dip into this color right here. I like doing red eyes on me, or orange, because I don't know, I just like the way it looks. It looks so grungy, but also you can kind of tone it down and make it look natural. You look naturally tired. We're gonna take this color right here and we're gonna put it like super close to the waterline. I have a smaller brush, but this is looking like a mess right now, but I swear to God, once this is all done, it's gonna look better. We're gonna take this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Not so much. I hope people don't come at me for this video saying that, oh, I'm cringing, she's doing it all wrong. Like, I don't know how to do makeup, so don't judge me. We're just gonna kind of blend it close to the eyeshadow, kind of diffuse the darkness a little bit. I also like to apply a little bit of concealer on my nose. I don't use foundation, I'm just terrified of it. Now, we're gonna cover that thing over there. We're gonna use this little palette from Chanel. Using the concealer side, and then just dab it on there. I like to use this concealer for blemishes on my forehead, mainly because it's also like, it's close to what my shade is. This is still a little bit lighter for my forehead, but it's because my forehead is darker than everything else on my face. We're gonna leave it as it is. We're not gonna touch it anymore. Okay, now that concealer is done, I'm gonna set this little baby with this Chanel Compact Foundation. Just a little bit. If it's bothering you, just don't pay attention to it. It's bothering me too and I'm trying to just ignore it. Next thing I do, I like to contour. So I'm gonna use the Chanel bronzer. So I'm just gonna kind of, you can actually build this up to however strong you want it to look. Honestly, I don't know what the difference between bronzer and contour, so don't come at me. For me, they just do the same things. I also like to use it to contour my nose. It looks crazy right now, but we're gonna fix it. Once the contour on your nose is there, I like to get my concealer and kind of lighten the middle a little bit. And then we take the same brush that we used for the concealer. This is the M173, by the way, from Morphe. We just kind of blend it a little bit more so it's not that harsh. Now we're gonna take the bronzer again and kind of create a little line over here. I think it looks cute when you do that. So next thing we do, we finish bronzing our face. I like to actually finish up my eyeshadow. So I'm going to take this Chanel palette. We're going to take this tiny little brush and we're going to dip into the shimmery color. We're going to blend it on the brow bone. Okay, then I go back to this Anastasia palette and then I take this shade right here. I kind of want to blend it on the inner corners of my eye, just to brighten up the eye a little bit. Okay, once you have that little shimmery thing in the corner of your eye, let's move on to blush, my favorite part. I'm gonna use this NARS liquid blush. You don't want to use a lot because this thing is really pigmented, as you can see. So we're just gonna blend it on our cheeks. This is the shade Dolce Vita, by the way. Now that the blush is done, we're gonna kind of blend out this part because it kind of mixes with the concealer under your eye and makes your eye look a little bit pinky. So we're just gonna blend it so there's no harsh lines, because sometimes you can see where the blush ends. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to put some highlighter. This is the Benefit Wax Up, and I'm just gonna kind of warm it up with my fingers, and then we're gonna apply them directly to our cheek. I like this highlighter because it's very subtle and it's not very chunky, like it's not chunky glitters, whereas other powder highlighters are like super chunky and cakey looking. Oh, I forgot to set my under eyes. We're gonna set it right now. To set our under eyes, I'm gonna use the Chanel Compact Foundation again. Just use a tad bit under our eyes just to kind of set it a little bit. And then we're gonna go back to highlighter. And I also like to blend it on the tip of my nose and also on the bridge. If you're feeling extra, you can also put on your chin and on your cupid's bow, because that's always cute, right? Now that everything is done on our face, I am gonna put some lipstick on. We are gonna use 2 lip products today. I'm gonna first go in with the Chanel Rouge Allure liquid powder. This is the shade 960. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with this YSL lip stain. It looks like that. It's the shade 5, and I'm not gonna use a lot of it. I'm just gonna kind of dab my finger a little bit and kind of spread it all over my lips. I don't really like to line my lips with lip liner. I kind of dig the messy lipstick look. So I think we're done for the day. This is the final makeup look. I did it. I don't really know how it looks on camera, but it looks pretty decent on the mirror when I'm looking at myself. but on camera I'm not pretty sure how it looks. This is the final makeup look. I moved to kind of show you a better look of it with better lighting. The lighting over there is trash, so I moved over here. But yeah, this is how it looks. Now it's time for the outro, something I'm really bad at. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any stuff to say. Comment nice things. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys on my next video.